What's up, everybody? This is Zeno, and today I'm going to be doing patch 2.3 live build reviews. But before the build reviews, I'm going to go over what's changed in the passive skill tree. And for everybody watching right now on YouTube, I'm streaming this live on Twitch. So if you just hear me randomly sound like I'm talking to myself, it's because I am. It's just directed at people who can type back to me. It's a pretty special world I live in. Anyways, without further ado, this is my patch 2.3 build review session and skill tree review. To kick things off, that we're going to be using the beautiful Google Excel. It's not even a Google Doc. I forgot what they call it. Google Spread. I don't know. We're going to use this bitch. I've used this crappy format now for like 2 years, and it's got me a lot of success. So if you've been part of the previous ones, welcome to patch 2.3 version of these Google Docs. You probably have this shit bookmark. Can I get a holla if you've been doing this since like 1.3? Seriously, that'd be really fucking cool. This is 2.3's version. If you want to have access to this, in my Twitch channel, you could do !2.3. If you're on stateofexile.net, it'll be featured there. And of course, it'll be here on YouTube. So there's multiple different avenues. Whenever you want to find it, you can. So first things first, Emmett J, Pee Wee Skill Tree. This guy, Emmett, has been freaking awesome. This dude has been freaking crazy good. Where the hell did it go? There it is. Alright, so this is the passive skill tree created by Emmett LOL. And he's been up, or not, it wasn't originally created by Emmett LOL. It was created by somebody else. And Emmett LOL asked if he could fix it up, and they partnered up or something like that. I remember he was in my stream. And they became this wombo combo of beautiful passive skill tree planner. They have their own little business. I don't even know if they make money on it, but these guys are fucking cool and they care about the community. So if you want to download this, this is the best form, and I rarely use superlatives, the best way to make an offline skill tree than any other website out there. They're all a freaking TY for scam. They put in different pictures and they just take GG's fucking money. These guys do it for the community. They're legit. They're fucking awesome. Yeah, I just did that. Fuck it. So, if you want this beautiful offline skill tree calculator that allows you to save builds from previous leaks, which, by the way, we're deleting all of these because I no longer... maybe I shouldn't delete them because it's the same passive skill tree. You know, that sounds pretty fucking good to me. Wait, let me make sure this is the updated one, because this seems too good to be true. Let's see, just go right to Juggernaut. I heard Juggernaut got hella buffs. Let's go right to my main dog. Oh, it's updated. This fucking class is so OP. Let's right here. You find this at right here, this website. See that shit? It'll be linked below. And that website is this, I think. Here is the website. It's the passive skill tree offline dealio. It looks like this. You are in the right place. I'll have it linked below. Download the zip. You can get the exe if you want to. I downloaded the zip. I wanted to see what was in there. Drag the, extract it from the zip. Took out the program, threw it right on my bar. And I recommend you do the same. Seriously, throw it on your bar. Cool? Man, that's a little awkward. Oh well. Cool. Let's get into this. So, if you guys watched any of my builds last league, there it is. The very first one that you saw in the Google Doc is right here. I try to save the really good ones I want to go back and play. The very first one I was planning out was a two-handed Juggernaut. I ended up switching that when the game went live, and I played a Chieftain instead. The Chieftain Molten Strike Infernal Blow. The reason why is Infernal. I used Pillar of the Cage God, and I went Iron Grip with Molten Strike, and then I went Ice Crash as my main. Oh no, I went Infernal Blow. I just one hit. The whole thing was a fiery nightmare. And this build was fucking really cheap and affordable. It got me to the content I needed and allowed me to farm up all my gear for the Juggernaut you guys saw. So the Juggernaut you guys saw this league was all funded by this character. It's a cheap, fun way to play the game. People always say, what's the cheapest, most fun money maker? This was it. This bitch was like, well, level 13, I got my weapon. Let's play the game. You know what I mean? So you just kept upgrading your Pillar of the Cage God until you could 6-link one. And that's, I think I 5 or 6 linked. I did Celestial Justice card for my 6 link. So I just 5 linked my Pillar. It didn't matter. And we're gonna, before we go hype up the Juggernaut, we're gonna hype up the Chieftain. You know what? Chieftain is fucking underrated. Chieftain is super strong. Chieftain embraces the fact that you want to sack as much HP as you can. Armor's good, but endurance charges are better. You're going to go Fortify, and you're going to go endurance charges, and you're just going to get HP. This motherfucker is awesome for that. So let's talk about how he works. If you knew what he had last league, they ended up buffing this node right here, I think. Maybe not. I know they buffed one of them. Where the hell? Here it is. 1% of damage dealt by your totem is leeched to you as life. So if you're playing a totem build, that's pretty freaking insane. So your totem damage is literally leech for you now. This is the first time ever we've seen a third-party thing able to return health at a percentage. For instance, Shockwave Totems healing us, okay? That's pretty insane. What else is there? Traps. Imagine if traps could fucking heal us. You know, there might be some gimmicks out in the game where after this explodes, you get HP back, or weird things like that, but it's never percentage-based leech. So right now, traps, mines, totems, they don't give you leech. This is the first time we've ever seen this, and this is fucking broken. Absolutely broken. RF totems won't work with that because RF totems deal degen. Degen is not direct form of damage, therefore it cannot be it can't be leeched. It's like the poison cloud from Caustic Arrow. It's the same kind of concept. So if you use Shockwave Totem, which is very good with this, you get 1% of fire damage leeches life. You have damage penetrates 10% fire damage. You generally speaking could use Herald of Ash, Anger, and then you could still use added fire. So you can get a lot of fire damage. So that 10% pen is free extra damage. And then the kicker, gain 20% of your physical damage as extra fire damage if you have killed recently. Well, your Shockwave Totems, how am I going to kill? How am I going to kill? Well, that's pretty easy. If you wear the Southbound Gauntlets, Southbound Peewee. These gloves, when they came out, they were shit. These things suck. Why would you use these? It's another one of those uniques like Abyssus. These things are fucking OP. These things sell for 3 chaos every league, and people are really dumb and don't know why they're OP. So the first thing that you see is your hits can only kill frozen enemies. You're like, thing sucks. It's shit. I have to crit to kill it. Fucking GG. RNG's gonna fuck me over, and I can't use this. But here's where you're wrong. Ignites, they are not. Ignites and poisons are degens. Degens are not hits, therefore they will kill the target. So you use the leech gimmick the same way you would use the damage over time gimmick. You can't leech with damage over time, but you could fucking kill with it, and it doesn't count as a hit. So, if you wear Southbound Gauntlets, you're getting yourself a shit ton of cold resistance, freeze duration on enemies, so if you're playing Crit Shockwave Totem with Hatred, that's pretty fucking awesome. 16% increased maximum life is nuts, and who gives a shit about this unless you're playing an attack-based build, which, LOL, you're playing a caster. Most of the time, these are great with gimmick damage over time builds. So now we have the ability to always guarantee the kill, because our Shockwave Totem's damage can't kill the target unless it freezes it. If it freezes it, it crits, and you're still applying the Ignite, right? Or maybe in this case, you might not want to use that, because if you're shattering the enemy... No, I guess it... No, it's still only my hits. It doesn't say your totem's hits. That's really confusing. Regardless, these fucking things are OP, and use it in this build. That's it. I'm not even going down the... Just understand that. Here's why. Because now your damage over time is considered your damage. Your damage over time is considered your damage, which means that you're gaining 20% of physical damage extra as fire. So those gloves are good in every single way, and they actually buff you. So now you're getting 20% physical damage as fire, because sometimes you need to guarantee the kill. You don't want your totem to get the kill. So it's your way of making it so traps, mines, totems, all that shit, you can get the kill, and they can't. The shatter doesn't affect it. I thought it did. So you get the extra damage, and now those totems that you can't normally leech with are now leeching. And you got these beautiful gloves. It's a win in every single fucking way. Those gloves are worth way more than 3 chaos. If you haven't caught on to that, shame on you. That's how Poison Trappers were playing. Pox used Southbound Gauntlets. If you go back to Pox's videos, he's using Southbound Gauntlets, you know, throwing his poison traps, and he's getting the kill. Which means he was proccing Beano's knife back when it gave fucking 115k regen per second. That's how he abused that mechanic, and it was fucking smart. So that's why they nerfed it to 200 HP this in one of the most recent patches. They wrecked it. So this guy with Southbound is GG as fuck. You can go poison and ignite because you have all this ignite chance, all this fire damage. All that fire damage will do insane ignite damage. You can go poison on top of that because guess what? Ignite scales damage over time. Poison scales damage over time. You both use vulnerability. So you can make yourself a poison burning build without the need for consuming dark because Shockwave Totem does physical damage. Just throw on poison. Cool. No consuming dark, no voltaxic. You could just go crit. You could just go fucking crit. You could just go damage. You can go Doon Cuebiyari if you wanted. It doesn't matter. Just scale that poison damage. Shockwave Totem with this is going to be overpowered as shit. Straight up. Straight up. So let's plan out that build. Let's plan out what I think is going to be one of the most OP builds this league. Predicting it now. Predicting it now. So let's reset it all. We're going to start as a Marauder. And I think this build would be fairly cheap. It would show that Chaos isn't dead. And in fact, it's very much alive. So there's a couple ones you could do here. So you definitely want to pick up Hynekora. And if you want to go crit, you don't pick up this node. If you want to be tanky, you probably should pick up this node. This node gives you 10% increased strength. Now 10% increased strength is just a multiplier to strength. You can wear Alberon's Warpath, and now you're getting 28% increased strength. And you're getting Chaos Resistance and 20% movement speed. It's also pure armor. So they would work very well with this. And if you pick up those two, you can go Iron Will, Doon Cuebiyari, Shockwave Totem. Let's talk about these. Remember, you don't need to use Consuming Dark because it just got nerfed. It's shit, right? Well, don't worry, you don't need to. Let's go over it. So the first thing first, we got Doon Cuebiyari. And then we got Alberon's Warpath. And then, of course, we have the node that gives us 10%. And then we have Repentance. No, we won't use Repentance because we need the other one. So we have to use Iron Will, which is probably better than Repentance, honestly. Repentance fucking pretty cool, man. That's a pretty good movie. You guys want to go check out this? This is 1994, drama, family drama, 1 hour and 49 minutes, and it looks like Jon Snow and Ghost. Fucking 1994 version. All right. PoE. Yep. Okay, so we're going to use this support gem. The quality will just give us flat 10% increased spell damage, and you get 38% spell damage upon leveling up. So when you level up, it gives you 2% every time. I don't understand, man. It's fucking Jon Snow's dog. Please, people in chat. All I see in chat right now, people on YouTube, is this. Fuck that dumbass face. You don't believe me? You fuckers don't believe me at home? Look at that shit. Fuckers. Why do you spam that shit so fucking much? Alright. Back to business. Sorry. I have fun sometimes. Alright, people? Sue me. Alright, so we get 38% increased spell damage, 2 per level. You'll get it up from 0 times 19 or 2 times 19. 38. Strength damage bonus applies to spells. So if we have 28% increased strength, because 18 here, plus the Wombo combo 10% here, we're getting 28% increased strength. Oh, did I mention this gives strength to, right here, 20 strength? Cool. Yeah. So we'll figure out which one of these we'll do after that. So in this build, we're going to try and go for 1,000 strength. I know it works because I played the motherfucking Pillar of the Cage Goddess, my first build last league, and he never died. He's still alive. He's still alive. The very first character I made, Zeno dies, LOL, he's a shitter. That motherfucker's chilling right now with his martini like, I did my job, fuck you all. We're going to play him again. This guy's good. I'm gonna take a look at him. Yeah, 1k strength. I had 1100 strength on that bitch. And he's only like 84. I think I took off all of his gear. I'm going to do Raider next. Raider is amazing. 40k, that's Juggernaut, man. Chieftain, you stack strength, stack HP. So while this shit is loading, let's go back to biz. So we have 28% increased strength. We're going to run Iron Will. Guess what? So this weapon, remember all that strength multipliers? You see that? You see that? You can actually dual wield them. You can actually dual wield them. Pretty fucking OP. You can also use an armor shield if you fucking want. That works too. You can use an armor shield. Cool, man. So right here, you get 18% increased cast speed, and as much as there's a beef, the creator Morris, he freaking hates me. He hates the shit out of me. But you know what? This unique is fucking beautiful. People hated on this unique for years, and it's stupid OP. Stupid OP. It hasn't ever been changed, and people don't know how fucking strong it is because it's not meta. So my hat's off to you, Morris. You actually did make a very nice weapon. Can we put the beef aside for a second, Tupac Biggie style? I admit, it's a damn good weapon. And I use it on stream all the time because I respect the weapon. Keep it in the streets, man. Let's continue. So you get some mana, which is kind of irrelevant. Most people could go blood magic now because of some stupid broken gimmick. And we're going to go over that gimmick here in a bit. So then we also get 1% increased damage per 8 strength when it's in your main hand. So I get bonus damage for strength that I have. I can get 1100 strength with ease, especially with a weapon that gives 70 raw. Okay, pretty freaking good. So we get 1% increased damage with 8 strength in our main hand. So that plus Iron Will, we get strength damage bonuses applied to spells. So what the hell is strength damage bonus? Let's go to strength. PoE. I don't get what the fuck are you talking about. Let's just read this. You get, for every 10 strength, grants 2% increased melee physical damage. Oh, that doesn't work for spells. That's stupid. But with this, it does. So it takes all of your strength. For every 10 strength, you get 2% increased spell damage. This also gives 48% increased spell damage. Doon Cuebiyari gives you 1% increased damage per 8 strength. So let's combine this, okay? So Doon Cuebiyari, I had 1100 strength on that character. But did I mention I wasn't wearing a Doon, I was wearing Pillar. Pillar doesn't give any strength. And I didn't wear a shield. I just had Pillar of the Cage God on. So a shield can give me up to 55 strength. And this main hand gives me 70. So that's another 122 strength. So, wait, divide this by... Oh, whoops. So 1100 0.28, that means I'd go down to 7.2 times 0.72, right? Something like that. I had about 800 actual strength. If I multiply this by 1.28, somewhere around the same boat. Cool, whatever. That works. No, it's not around the same boat. Fuck, I screwed it up. I don't know how much I'm supposed to have. We'll assume we have 900. Fuck it. I could probably get 900 plus this from then, and then we could go with a 50 shield. Man, my math, sometimes I'm retarded. And then we're going to multiply that by 1.28. So we can have, my math is probably wrong. I'm going to say around 1200 with ease. 1200 to fucking 1300 with ease. If I had 1100 with a pillar, we can get another 70, another 50. We're good to go. Oh, wait. I think I got it, guys. I have 120 multiply by 1.28 plus 1100. Wow, I'm really fucking smart. Good thing I used to build bombs for a living. Cool, 1253. Yeah! God damn, I'm getting old. Holy fuck. All right, 1253 strength is what we will probably have. So, this gives 1253 strength. Guess what you do? This one I know for sure. You're going to multiply that by, what, 0.2? Yes. Nope, I'm wrong. It's 2 HP per every health. We get additional 5 life for 10 strength, so just divide by whatever. So 1250, divide by 2. We'll get 625 flat life from that alone. Flat life. Like, if you're not wearing life on any piece of gear, it doesn't fucking matter because you're getting 625 flat life. Generally speaking, that's your chest piece, your helmet, your boots, your gloves, your shield. Okay, you get the gist? That's how much flat life this motherfucker gives. Alright, so we'll have 625 plus the life we wear on our gear. Alrighty. So all of that life, and guess what? That also gives us damage. So we don't need to scale armor like the Juggernaut. We're going to scale HP. HP. Now, scaling HP on a Chieftain is really fucking strong. Now, we know our DPS is going to be good because of this node paired with this node and all the strength, added fire. We can, oh shit. You can go Essence Worm with Purity of Fire in there and then wear a shield with, holy shit, this build's going to be fucking OP. I'll share that part later, that part of the theory. Let's just spec this bitch out. The offensive part, the defensive part we're going to go through right now. So you saw how much flat life we get, right? Now, flat life scales best with percentage-based. This is 20 strength, but it might not be worth 1 point. We'll see. Flat life scales off of percentage-based HP. And the best way to get percentage-based HP is blood magic. So we're going to get blood magic in this build. But now we're not getting auras for damage. You're going to do no damage. Wrong. We'll talk about that in just a second. I'm going to come over here. We're going to get this. And that'll be that. Come here. We're going to get this. RT. If I get RT, I can get the Ignite from Southbound in the... Yeah, we need to kill it with the Ignite. So I think you actually go RT for Southbound. Go that route. We'll get that. Get the Area of Effect. Area of Effect is very, very good for the skill. It's like mandatory for this skill. Okay. We'll go here. We don't want any of that shit. The fire damage does give AoE. If I go Anger or Herald of Ash, what would be more efficient? Can't use either. Never mind. Yeah, we're going to pick that up. We're going to pick that up. I know. Dual Curse. Yep, because we have RT. 40% more elemental damage if you've crit. Ooh. So we don't want RT. That's fine. That's fine. That's still really, really fucking insane. Is there anything? Oh yeah, we gotta get the AoE. So I don't like that pathing like at all. This is HP, so I'm gonna get it. But this node's kind of useless for me because I'm going Blood Magic. I'm going Righteous Fire, so we don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, so I'm at how many points? 97? Oh, wait, what's the total? What the actual fuck? Oh, it's 6 ascendancy points. Alright, so we've only used 96. Fuck, man, I'm getting used to this new shit. They changed it from the previous version. I'm like, what the fuck? It looks different now. Like, adding these shits up. Alright, fuck it. Let's keep going. Okay, it's 102. Go into here. That's damage and armor. Strength as well, 20 strength. Anywhere you can get strength is fucking valuable. So that's really good. This is mandatory. And then 114, pretty reasonable. I can also do this. I can go into here. 114 is like level 91-ish. It's a level 95. I'm probably not going to hit level 95. Let's be realistic. I'll get this to 90 if anything. I've had a lot of 90s this league. A couple 93s. We don't need this shit. Can I just come out this way? Say fuck it. Fuck it, man. Just come out that way. Just give me strength. Means we could just cut this. Save points. 117 now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably... Regen is good. Strength is... I mean, it's only 40 strength. But, yeah, it's still tit for tat here. So, I actually save points. Because instead of going through it, yeah, I saved 2 points. This is more valuable. Never mind. Okay, let's see what I absolutely don't want. Could I pull off no dual curse? Yeah, I could just go single curse. That's a lot of points saved. Fuck ton of points saved. And now we keep the HP. It's good stuff, good stuff. Oh yeah, I don't have any dual totem notes. Fuck! How many of you guys in chat were waiting for this? Like, wait till he notices. Just wait until he notices. You little shitters. And in before the... Because it's coming, YouTube. It's coming. The dock, hold on, guys. I'm getting it set up right now. It's not done yet. So how much int do we have? We have more than enough int, so we can take the strength path for this jewel. This gives strength and int. This gives strength and int. Would it be more efficient to just say, fuck off? Oh, we can't do that. That's not better by any means. Because I do want this AoE badly. If I put a point here... No. Wait, maybe. This still needs to be connected somehow. But it does mean I could just chop out this shit. And then just take this. Good old pathing 101, everybody. I told you guys, I told you it was coming. See this shit? Guys, I'm sorry that I'm not playing music right now. I know everyone at Twitch loves when I do these sessions, and you guys always tune in for me fucking crazy, wacky build viewing, build constructing. I don't even know why, because I always get trolled. Why always people make fun of Xeno builds, man, and then I do this and fucking 900 you bastards are watching? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. You guys make up your mind. Make up your fucking mind. Jesus Christ, internet. I hate you all. I hate you all. Do I need the Scion Life Wheel? I'm not playing music, I'm not. Well! We're good, man. We're good. This is not... Why the fuck am I not playing this build? Did I mention you get 642? 642 flat life? But how... Xeno, why did you pick up blood magic? We can't use auras now. We can't use auras. We're going to lose so much damage. Fuck, man. We're going to lose so much damage. We can't use auras. That's okay. Here it comes. Dun, 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 dun. Essence Worm. I probably misspelled that shit. Essence Worm has one socket. In this socket, you get +2 level of socketed aura gems. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. The socketed gems reserve no mana. That's a free fucking aura. Wait, so I'm blood magic? And I could get a free aura. Dude. Fucking dude. But all your other auras, they cost more. So you say to yourself, what build can I just get by with one aura? And I'm just like, well, what build does a shitload of fucking damage if you stack AoE damage, stack fire damage, stack enough regen? What build can I get that would do that? Like, what build would carry me? I have so much max life. What does a shitload of damage with max life? Now, so my Shockwave Totem is going to do a fuck ton of damage on its own, but I think I could go Righteous Fire. So you go over here, and you're like, but I'm blood magic. Huh? Let's go with Righteous Fire. So with Righteous Fire, you get 15% or 20% increased spell damage, because we didn't have enough. And you know what we get to that? You see this 59% more spell damage? When you have 1,253 strength, plus all the spell damage from, what's that thing? Doon, Cuebiyari, whatever. You get that increased damage. You get the increased damage from Iron Will, which has quality increased damage, and when you level up, it gives increased damage. On a scale of 1 to increased damage, here's 20 more. And now you get 59% more of that. That means all that increased is like a fuck ton. And then you're going to multiply that bitch by 1.59. But how are you going to run this? How are you going to run this? That's the real questions, you know. How are you going to fucking run this? All right, chill. So right here, the damage of a RF burns you for 50% of your maximum life as fire damage. Or, excuse me, enemies burn for 50% of your max life. Well, if you guys didn't catch on yet, we're going to have a lot of that. And how are we going to have a lot of that? Well, we got 272 life. And then we have 642 flat life from strength. Pretty sure RF is going to shit on some kids. Did I mention it's scaling my Shockwave Totem? So you're going to go up to a boss, Shockwave Totem, stand on top of that motherfucker and melt his face off so goddamn fast. Plus the ignite of your Shockwave Totem. And did I mention Southbound Gauntlets could still proc from RF? Keep going. You burn for 90% of your maximum life as fire damage. Alrighty. You burn for 90% of your maximum life. I'm going to need a little bit more regen. No, we won't. No, we won't. So you need to somehow manage to get enough life regeneration and maximum fire res to equal out that burn. You know what I mean? How are you going to do that? You're going to be stacking Purity of Fire. Purity of Fire is going in Essence form. It's getting +2. So you get level 20 Purity of Fire. JK, you get level 21. So Purity of Fire. Now this guy, this is for super min-max late game. Like, you could do this. Trust me. Last league I made at least 10 Exalteds off of selling Purity of Fires. You can ask everybody from Twitch. They can confirm in the comments. I witnessed it. All I did was just fire and playing a Juggernaut, just level up Purity of Fire. Playing my fucking other level up Purity of Fire. Because all these RF kids out there just want to buy your gems to get them to 20 to corrupt them. To make money. They want to make money off of you making money. So they buy all the 18s. Or they'll wear them so they can go RF as soon as they can. This is how the economy works. So I was the first in line to level 18. So all those guys running those high-end maps, like Ziz, that are flying through the game, through clear speed. I'm not a clear speed dude. I don't do clear speed. Sorry, I suck. But I'll get to the high level. They'll buy all these 18 gems, and they do such high clear speed, they just get 20 gem. And they flip them, or they just Val Slam them. But while they're doing that work for me, making that level 21 Purity of Fire, my ass is just making 5 chaos, 6 chaos, 5 chaos, off of all these little level 18 Purity of Fire gems, because you could sell 18s faster than you could sell 21. Most people don't have the money to pay for a level 21 Purity of Fire gem. They don't. I will, because I'm selling those level 18s to all the bottom feeders that want to try RF, like you, who's thinking about making this build right now. All right. So, Purity of Fire. At level 21, this guy goes up a peg on the tree. So, or excuse me, at 19 you get 3% maximum fire res. At 20 you get 4%, but at 21 you get 4% as well. So why do you need to buy level 21? Because when I throw it in Essence Worm, it gets +2. That becomes a level 23 Purity of Fire, giving me 5% maximum fire res. For my ring slot, I can run Righteous Fire with Blood Magic. For my ring slot. That's pretty fucking good. So you're trading off your ring slot for a multiplier in damage that does a fuck ton of damage because you're scaling HP because you're Blood Magic, and you get this much percentage base HP. You're getting 35% increased maximum life with retarded damage multipliers that scales off of percentage life. That's what you're doing. Now, how are you going to get that regen? People keep saying, well, you're going to need more regen. Well, you see this right here? 0.5% of your maximum life regenerated per second per endurance charge. Cannot be ignited. When you or your totems kill a burning enemy, your Righteous Fire, your totems are Shockwave Totem with a ton of fire damage, and, did I mention, ignite chance. When you or your totems kill a burning enemy, 20% chance for you and your totems to each gain an endurance charge. You don't have to use Enduring Cry. Ever. That means you can use Rallying Cry. Rallying Cry scales up the damage of you and your totems. So you're scaling up your Righteous Fire damage with another increased damage multiplier, and you're scaling up your totems damage. That's pretty fucking overpowered, if you ask me. So let's keep going. How much regeneration do we have in the tree right now? That's the one thing we really, really need. 4.8. So we're going to have to get more regen. We do have the maximum fire res here. So that's why I probably won't go Scion. Because I have to go to Duelist. Duelist still gives strength. And an endurance charge. So that's actually value. That is a lot of value. Okay. Okay, so we get 1.6 regen. There's an... Oh, well, we'll just do this right quick, everybody. Don't mind me. Ignore movement penalty, 20 dex. There's another 1 per, that's 20 strength and 1% life regeneration. So now we're sitting at 7.4. Now I need to cut points. So we'll cut this bitch because we did pick up more HP. And we're back at the same point spent. So 241 instead of 270. Still really good. So how am I going to be able to do it without Righteous? Now, we don't even need to use... We don't need to use Rise of the Phoenix with this build. You can when you first start off. So when the Rise of the Phoenix... With Rise of the Phoenix, you can do this. No props. So with Rise of the Phoenix, you get 8% maximum fire res. With a bonus 6 life regenerative per second for all the Kappa you want. Like, what the fuck is that? Why is that not regenerated base? Yeah. And you can wear something else on your other ring slot. Now, all these people out there, like, you're still not going to have enough regen, even with this. Did you not watch the State of Exile podcast? Let's go over Kaom's sign real quick here. Kaom's sign. So this thing is a piece of shit. It's been one of the biggest running memes of all time in Path of Exile. Now, if you're using Essence Worm and you're using Kaom's sign, you're sacrificing your other ring slot now. Let's go over it. So you get 20 strength. Okay, so we're still getting strength. We're still getting HP. Now, we're not getting 70 life, ring here, but it's okay. It's worth it. The +1 maximum charge will give us, right here, this is going to give us 0.5% per endurance charge. So that's 0.5 regen. And it's giving us +1 maximum endurance charges. I have, currently in the tree, 6 endurance charges. Plus the one from Kaom's sign. So now I have 7 endurance charges. Plus the one from Oak, I'll have 8. And I could corrupt any fucking belt known to man and get 10. I'll have 10 endurance charges. So that's going to be 5% regeneration. But wait, there's more. This is going to be 2% more regeneration. So now we're at 7% total regen. Did I mention that on the State of Exile podcast, Chris Wilson said something about Kaom's sign? Does anyone remember what he said? He said that there was probably going to be a percentage-based regen on Kaom's sign. We're the upgraded version of Kaom's sign. That's another 0.2%, I would assume. 0.1. I'm not sure if it's in there. Did they go over it? Let's see. I remember they mentioned some of the uniques. Let's see, in this balance changes. Let's see if I can do this. Kaom. Nope. Well, on the State of Exile podcast, Chris released that Kaom's sign is going to have percentage-based health regen per endurance charge. It gives an endurance charge. You're playing the build that's OP for endurance charges. Chieftain. So you can easily pull off RF. No fucking problem. And how do you get charges? You just kill them. 20% chance when you and your totems you kill, you get an endurance charge. You don't even have to use fucking Cry, Enduring Cry. You'll have it on your bars for bosses. You need it on your bars for bosses. Don't be stupid there. So crazy. And with all this endurance charge duration, you can even spec into it if you want to guarantee it. Does this give endurance charge regen? Oh no, this just gives life regen, and life regen, and life regen. Okay. So you're just going to run around with infinite endurance charges. You can even use Dojos, don't recommend it. And you'll be able to sustain RF with definitely with one ring slot. And if you don't want to use Rise of the Phoenix, the late game approach to this is, if you know of Leo PvP, PoE, that guy. There he is. They really need to change these. I thought they said they were going to. I don't know. Or they're going to... Oh, yeah, they haven't announced it yet. The last State of Exile, Chris said that they're going to move Leo mods to PvE Masters. All those patch notes haven't dropped yet. Predictions. Oh, shit. Well, right now they're on Leo, but they're going to be changed. Oh, yeah. So if we go down to this... 20% reduced damage taken from damage over time. Suffix. How do you level lethal if you don't go PvP? Just wait till patch notes. That'll all be alleviated. So you roll this. Now this is a little bit RNG because you can't chaos spam your shield and then roll this. So you're going to have to go scour 3 chaos, scour 3 chaos, scour 3 chaos because you need to have that GG shield. Strength, life, resistances, block, all that shit. And then you throw it on that. 2k armor, armor shield. Whatever you want to be on this. It'd be a caster shield because who gives a fuck about... just go with freaking spell shield. Multi-mod that bitch. Throw on strength and throw on this. Fuck it. Who cares? But anyways, you can wear whatever shield you want until you get 20% reduced damage taken from damage over time. This also applies to the degeneration of RF and any chaos effect on you and corrupting blood. It's really fucking good. What kills people, in Village Ruin? Damage over time, reduced by 20%. And it's saving you from your own RF, and it's saving you from corrupting blood. It's really strong. Blood Rage. You can actually run Blood Rage. Oh yeah, that's another thing. You can run Blood Rage with this build, and because you're getting the kill from Southbound, you're also generating Frenzy Charges, which, by the way, are a multiplier to your Shockwave Totem's damage and a multiplier to your RF's damage. On top of that, they give cast speed to your Shockwave Totems. So with this shield crafted, now you can wear Blood Rage with Blood Magic. And what the fuck else do you need? What the fuck else do you need? You can even wear Kaom's Heart in this build, because who gives a fuck what's linked to your Shockwave Totem when you just throw it into Doon Cuebiyari? If you're going Doon Cuebiyari... So the perfect late game of this would be to get faster casting Doon Cuebiyari, because it gives level 30 Iron Will, which is a metric fuck ton of strength. It's still the same ratio, but you get... Oh, you don't get the quality, so it evens out, right? You get 2% per level, so that's another 20% strength. And the quality is 10%, so you get 10 extra strength compared to the Iron Will 20% quality gem. Pretty good. Or 10% extra spell damage, so it's something for nothing. A little bit of elemental damage, but you would corrupt this for faster casting. If you go to Val Orbs, you always see these, and you're like, why would someone use that? If you go to Val Orb, you can corrupt scepters. This is min-max because Doon Cuebiaris are cheap because people think they're crap. Again, Moors, I think it's good. There you go. Alright, so it is... So if you fuck it up and you get Fire Leech, cool. I guess it's good for your totems. Something to nothing. What else is there? Oh, 10% of physical damage converted to fire damage. That's pretty good for this build, if you ask me. Okay. Oh, never mind. That's not for scepters. Is it? Oh, it is. Fuck, that could go in a scepter? That's insane. Gems in this are supported by level 12 added fire damage. So that's very good for our build. So you don't have to use added fire. You can use something else instead of added fire as your link. Keep going down. Gems in this item are supported by level 10 faster casting. So if you get this, you don't need faster casting in your weapon. If you get this, you don't need added fire in your weapon. You said you put faster casting. If you get this is still good damage because you have so much fire scaling on the tree because you're going RF. It's something for nothing. So scratch poison, take out poison, we have ignite. We have ignite and we're RF. We don't need the poison anymore. So it'd be, in our Doon Cuebiyari, we would go Shockwave Totem, faster casting, added fire. And when we get one of the corrupts, we take out the appropriate one and we put increased area of effect. You can do that. Then you would go to... So we do all that, we get that shield, we can use Blood Rage. Blood Rage will be an extra multiplier for a Shockwave Totem. And then we're going RF. Yeah, we're going RF. So the RF will do a bulk of your damage, and then you'll have your 2 Shockwave Totems. Works for me. Oh, and the reason why we're using Doon Cuebiyari is because we're going to use this. We're going to use Kaom's Heart. So if we use Kaom's Heart in this build, we get 500 life, 40% increased fire damage, and who gives a shit if it doesn't have sockets? Who gives a royal fucking... It's in your Doon Cuebiyari. It's in your Doon Cuebiyari. So you sacrifice a potential 6 link for a 5 link with insane damage and what you have so much of. Ready? Someone in Twitch brings up a good point. RF can't deal damage with dual totems. That's fine. That's fine. Here's why that's fine. We go single totem. Who gives a shit? Just drop the Shockwave Totem when you're standing on top of everything. Who cares? You're going to have so much HP that your Shockwave Totem is going to murder everything. And your Shockwave Totem is also going to leech life to you. It's good. Just go one Shockwave Totem RF. The Shockwave Totem will help you out on bosses. Hey, shh. Alright, Twitch chat. Twitch, here you go. Here you go. This is for you. YouTubers, you guys get to watch Twitch make fun of me. I didn't even have to fucking say anything. I already knew they were coming. I already knew they were fucking coming, you shitters. Fuck. Goddamn face. I hate you all. I hate you all. Alright, we get 8 Ascendancy points now. So we get all that regeneration. Shockwave Totem's going to heal us, which is regeneration. Your RF's going to do monumental damage because we have 241% life plus 16% life from Southbound. Then we're going to have all that insane amounts of regeneration. And 1253 strength gives us 642 flat life to make up for that of what the other ones were wearing. But this makes up for the other shit. So Southbound, Kaom's Heart, Essence Worm, Kaom Sign, Corrupt, Doon Cuebiyari, wear whatever you want for your helmet. Unless you guys can think of another unique with massive amounts of life in a helmet. And your shield will be crafted, a rare crafted shield. You can either make it spell damage multi-mod with strength, and you can go strength, and what's the other one? Reduce damage over time. That would be your 3 suffixes. Or instead of strength, you could put cast speed if you want cast speed. I would go strength for HP. And then you would have, whatever you want for the spell shield. The only prefixes you can get for a spell shield that would give you something would be spell shield. Fuck armor, man. You don't need armor. You're going to have so much HP. You would actually wear a fire spell shield. What the hell, man? When I Google, the stupidest shit pops up, man. Like some fucking elf hold. I don't even understand half the time. Spirit shields. So we get an implicit of 15%, up to 15%. So you'd probably get the Fossilized Spirit Shield, and you would craft this. And let's go to my bro, one of my affiliate sites. Shout out to Scent Racer. Scent Racer, fucking look at this, man. PoE Fix. This website is amazing. If you don't know about this website, bookmark it. He's been a long time viewer of mine on Twitch and maybe even YouTube, not even sure. But this dude, when PoE Mods was flopping and dying off, we needed something. And this dude was like, fuck it, I'll make it. And you learn everything from this website on how to make a website. That's how much he cares about the community. Go here. If you like him, donate because he gives a shit. And he keeps it very clean. It's very clean and polished. All right, so Energy Shield. Right here, you can get 109 life. Your other one would be spell damage. So 79 spell damage. I would settle at fucking any of these. If you get one, fuck it, you're done. And then remember, you have the multiplier to spell damage from RF. So who gives a shit about doing Cuebiyari? You got the multiplier of RF carrying you. Just stack as much increase as you can because you have tons of multipliers. And then I guess you could get +1 to gems, mana, whatever. Well, your blood magic mana does nothing. I would not get Energy Shield. So with that said, ideally, if you're running RF, you don't want Energy Shield because it burns you for more. So where the heck is it? Spirit Shield. You would settle at a Bone Spirit Shield because they're a whopping 17 ES. Suck it. Suck it freaking. Where is it? Rise of the Phoenix and your fucking garbage. You can't even quality this thing because it hurts you. You hate this shield. Like, this is cool, but after all, you're like, fuck ES. I don't want ES. So we're going to go with Bone Spirit Shield. Bone Spirit Shield. If you could get an item level 100 Bone Spirit Shield, I can't even talk. I bow down to you right now. Like, one of you motherfuckers, put that shit in Imager. First person to get me a high item level, not item level 100. What item level do we need? Runic. First person to link me that shit, an item level 84. Bone Spirit Shield. I will give you a free subscription to my channel on Twitch for fucking 6 months. I will buy that shit. And actually, you know what? I don't want to buy it from you because that's sellout as fuck. That's sellout as fuck. I want to see you craft it. Just link me that you have one. Then sell it for the appropriate price to whoever, wherever. But you, sir, you get the free sub. Just for doing the work. Getting lucky. No RMT. Fuck RMT. Fuck sellout. You'll just get the free sub without the Jared from Subway. Because he's in prison. Shit, did I say that? Alright. So, you don't want anything Energy Shield related. So, Thorns is actually a good mod to get for once. You don't want any ES. So, your rules would be life, spell damage, and whatever the fuck isn't ES. You just settle. You just settle. If you do get anything else that is ES, you could still craft it. Kind of be a little PJ Salt about it. Hey, what's up? I am Chippy. Yeah, that is indeed RMT. That is fucking RMT. I can't stand RMT. I'll just do it for free. So if just link me that you have it. That you have it. I don't care if it's in softcore, standard, fucking standard league exists. If you're in standard league, this probably already exists. So no standard league. It's got to be in a temporary standard league or hardcore league. Link it to me, and you guys can win. You can win. I think that's a pretty fun little challenge for you guys. I play hardcore only, so there's proof. All right, motherfuckers. All right, so the last one would be ideal. We need multi-mod is a suffix. And then you can go to Haku for 30 strength. You can go to Katarina for cast speed. And you need to go to Leo, hopefully soon to be changed. Leo for your reduced damage over time. So you just go, everything is multi-mod. You don't need any of this shit. So that's going to be Regal. You're going to have to get life spell damage multi-mod and say, fuck you prefix. So you would alteration until you get life or spell damage. Or you could chaos spam if you really want to risk it, but you're going to get shit you don't want. You're going to get shit you don't want. Unless you really need the resistances, you could be the guy that needs resistance on your shield, that's fine. But for perfection's stake, you know, man, that's like Ricky from Trail Park Boys. Fuck. Spell damage life. Any kind of spell damage that's 40 or above. Any kind of life that's freaking 70 or above. Hell, even 60 or above, I would settle at. Because you'll put Benchcraft on, so fuck it. If it's any of these paired with any of these, you're good. Then multi-mod it. If you want to go the armor shield route, the tower shield, you can as well. That one you will be losing on a significant amount of damage. Remember, 79 ideally on a 15 base is a fuck ton of spell damage you're missing out for what, an armor shield? Let's see how much armor we have in this tree. Well, our armor is 138, so that's about as much armor as Kappa, and we're not using determination, so this is just enough armor to really scale our granite flask. Cool? All right. Our Rumi's concoction. So let's see here. This build, I think, is certified done. We got 3 more points we can ideally spend. So you can get more armor, so you take reduced damage from crits. This is actually an underrated node. It's better than nothing. Or probably get more strength in life. That's honestly what I would do. So if we have any strength we haven't picked up yet, more life, we should do that. How is our dexterity requirement? 34. So for 2 points, we can pick up precision. It gives cast speed. It also gives movement speed, which is very, very handy. It also gives movement or more cast speed here. So we have 6% cast speed. We're getting 20 dex, and we're getting movement speed. This is absolutely worth 2 points. Fucking so worth 2 points. And if you really want, like, you get 115, you can do this and put your point elsewhere. At that point, your points are min-max anyway. So this, I think, would be a good final build. Any thoughts, opinions? What do you guys have to say in Twitch? Let's talk about this. I'm a good man. I'm a good man. Well, thank you. Thank you. I try here with these build reviews. I go try hard with these build reviews, man. Because normally I just play the game like, yeah, dude, I have RF. Yes, I have Blood Magic too. Please. Just watch the video. Explain bandits. In this bandits, you would go maximum HP. You would go... What else? Maximum HP, kill all, or get cast speed. I would kill all. And then the last one, you pick up Endurance Charge for that regeneration. Because that regeneration, you're going to get about 0.9% regeneration from the 0.5 here, the 0.2 from Kaom Sign, and the 0.2 from the tree. And then you get endurance charges just by killing things with your RF or your totems. Because they're igniting. Because you have chance to ignite right freaking here. Plus chance to ignite on the tree. So how much chance to ignite do we have? Where is chance to ignite is 15. That's what? What the fuck? What else do I have? Oh, I could get this. It's 1% life regen and it is fire damage. It's RF. So I'll go like this. Say fuck this pathing. Maybe. Fuck that. Shit. You guys see nothing. This is so freaking awkward. Like, why is it so janky? Like, normally just... What the fuck? There we go. I did it, Reddit. Alright, what are we going to cut? God, I hate doing this shit, man, because you always find something better than before. You always do. So if I do this, this is 1, 2 versus 1, 2, 3. See this shit, man? This is the crap I'm talking about, guys. This is the crap I'm talking about. Any more min-max I could find. I need to cut about... Well, as much as I was hyping up this node precision, it's precisely getting removed. Because fuck. Unless you want to sacrifice something else to the god for precision's sake. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we go. That's another point saved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop. Alrighty. Now we have a life wheel here. That is some efficiency shit right there. Another one at the Templar Jewel, right here. I already got that. Unless you're talking about up here. Yeah, precision can be endgame pickup if you're really that dedicated to the cause, which means we can do... I can do that. No, it's still this awkward jankiness because you need that AoE. Oh. I just kicked Oscar by accident. Come on, Oscar. What are you doing down there, man? Guys, I'm sorry it's taking so long for this one build, but this is what I do when I make my fucking crazy-ass builds. Oscar, would you like to tell everyone a story? Cat break. I'm about to finish up this first YouTube video for everyone at home. And then we're going to throw this in. We're going to start the review process. And then we're going to go over people's builds. I always like to make one first and then go over your guys' stuff. You hear that? Oscar break. Oscar ain't fat, man. He's Alaskan, dude. He's got extra paws and shit. See, look, he's really skinny. You want to see how skinny Oscar is? Don't call Oscar fat, you fuck. Look, Oscar's just big. Look how he's not fat. See how skinny he is? He's just big. He's from Alaska, dude. Everything is bigger in Alaska. Look at him. He's just a fucking mountain lion. He's like a lynx. Mowgli's big too because he was in Alaska. See, look at those paws. He's pterodactyl, dude. He can walk on top of snow. Look how chill he is. Only Alaskan cats, boys. Dude, he's just big. He's just a monster. Yeah, we'll do gems and items for this build. That's the last part of it. Don't you guys worry. We were going to get all that squared off. 116 is level 93-ish, and that's my highest level in hardcore. So I plan to beat that. So this would be certified good to me. Every league, people always made fun of me back in the day because I'd always start off like, Zeno, you don't even have an 80 in hardcore. So like, all right, guys, we're making a 90-point build. And every league, one guy in chat would always talk shit to me. OJ and Toast, you were one of them, fuck boy. I love you, though. I love you, man. Oh, wait. Do this instead of this. More regen. In every league, I can increase it more and more. And people are like, soon he'll be able to plan for 100. Nope. I'll do it when I want to do it, man. I'll do it when I want to do it. I'm going to have fun with this. So I can actually put 117. Save as... Oh, wait. Did we get all 4 nodes over here? Veil of the Memes. We got to finish that guy today. We're going to work on him some today. Veil of the Memes. Okay, so this is the Shockwave, RF, Doon, Combs, Kaom sign and freaking heart. Holy shit, we can actually wear Kaom's gear for once? I ain't wearing no boots. Fuck no. Those boots are the throne. Remember that? Fuck no to the boots. Maybe they'll make that like a new version, man. Those things are dumpster. Kaom sign, heart, essence worm. I'll just put all those uniques. So we're going to need a lot of resistances on our shield. Your shields are going to want resistance. Fuck the cast speed and strength now I think about it. So fire resistance, we're set on. How much? Yeah, I'll just put that. So fire resistance is... Defense. All right, we got 33 all res from the tree. The reason we have that is resistance is right here, but this gives fire. Resistance is... This gives resistance, 12% all. This right here gives 5% all. Does this give any resistances? 10% all. Wow, this is actually legit as fuck, man. This build just keeps snowballing off itself, man. You ever see Clark Snowball? He was a pretty cool dude. Should ask everyone in chat about Snowball. All right, let's keep going. There's a lot of fucking resistances in this shit. I'm pretty impressed. 41 fire res. That seems good, man. You should be able to get resistances on your shield, your helmet, jewels. Jewels will be life, resist, strength. You do that. Where else could we get resistance? I think that's it. Both rings are taking up your necklace. Your necklace could be as much strength resist as you can get. Now, you know, people, they always say to me, Zeno, those things don't exist. You're never going to find those. Astramentus is better. You see this right here? Cool story. So let's go here to Emma Frost. We'll just take a look at her real quick. Just get an Astramentus, Zeno. Fuck Astramentus. Because if you went to PeeWeeAffix.net, you'd see that. You see this right here? Let's just go over its stats. 23 strength, 54 int, 29 all attributes, 23 int. That's 100 and a lot int. Okay. Did you see what else is? Oh, yeah, that's right. ES%. ES. Okay. Guess how much I bought this for this league? Back when Exalted Orbs were as much as 50, don't worry, I bought it when they were only 30. I bought this for 30 chaos, and the guy who sold it to me says, you're the only person that ever hypes these up. I was like, I know, man. Sorry it took me to find it. Astramentus, don't worry, it's 2 to 3 Exalteds. So you could get shit like this for 1 Exalted if you just pay attention to the market. So you're going to go for like 100 strength with craftable resist, you know, something like that. Now remember, resist, you would have all attributes strength on a strength base or an int strength base, whatever. Dex strength is what you're going to go for because you need dexterity for whatever the blood rage, okay, for example. So you would go dex strength base with 50 whatever strength with the 30 all attribute roll. That's what you would go for. And you're going to find them. You're going to find them. This would be the true min-max at the end. And for prefixes, you would go spell damage, life, whatever else you can get on there that's good. You know, armor percent, sure, for your Rumi's concoction again. And then your last suffix, if you're lucky enough, can be all resistances. You can craft that on there yourself. But that would be ideal, perfect state, you know, that kind of good shit. This was pretty amazing for my Whispering Ice Evasion ES build because I was stacking as much Evasion in ES as I could. And every single stat on here is good for this build. This thing is god tier. So you can find a neck like that if you just scour the market and pay attention, especially in softcore. You can have it. It's a lot more plentiful there. That would be your necklace. Your helmet would just be high strength, life, 2 resistance helmet. Our chaos res is actually higher than this because we are wearing Alberon. So we get 20 from this, and if we go back to a list, the never-ending list of uniques, I know that Skype notification is probably pissing you off. Let's see. Alberon's Warpath also gives Chaos Res. Now, I know it sucks it's only 20% movement speed. I'm sorry. I know some people are 30 or bust, but for this case, I think you can deal with it. It doesn't have HP, but it does make up for the HP right here. The flat HP ends up being more, especially if you're sitting around 1,200 and something strength, or 1,100 you can probably get. It makes up for it totally just from that alone. People don't realize that that is a lot of HP. This kind of sucks balls, I know, but I'm sure that... How much movement speed do we have on our tree? Movement speed. I don't think we have any, because I took off that 3%. No, I don't have any movement speed. Oh, because I misspelled movement. So we have... Well, the node I fucking dissed has 3%. We have... Oh, right here. That's good. So we have Art of the Gladiator still. Art of the Gladiator is worth it because it gives dex and you can ignore armor penalties. So we do have that node at least, so we're not fucking chugging along. And I guess if you do want precision late game, and or if you want to go through armor mastery instead of taking the other alternate paths, coming through this, or for 2 points, spending 2 points and keeping the 20 strength. If you want to do that, you can. If you're that much of a tryhard, go for it. So I think that concludes everything, man. You should be able to get enough resistance. Everything seems to check out. +2 max skellies, man. Yeah. So let's save this build. So all of you guys watching on YouTube, I will link this below. This specific build for the guide instead of the entire thing, because this takes a lot of hours to do. In fact, you usually end up investing... Fucking Mini K. Mini K, please. Alright. Usually I end up investing at least about 50 hours before the league to do these for you guys. And I'm probably going to start right now. I do have another build I'm still working on in-game called Veil of the Night. I'll probably fuck around with that. But for the next week, this is it. Alright, so we're going with Shockwave, or it is a Chieftain. Chieftan Shockwave Totem RF. Blood Magic. I'll put Blood Magic in there so people are like, huh? Tons of life. So life does a lot of damage for RF, and it also makes it tanky as shit. Okay, so we're going with Doon, Cuebiyari something or other. I'm just gonna put Doon, or I'll be professional. I gotta be professional, man. If I'm gonna actually give a shit, let's give a shit fully. I'm sure you guys at home are like, do it right, man. Stop being fucking lazy. Link. Text will say Doon. Yay, so Doon. I'm underlining that bitch too. Wait, what the fuck? Please. Wait, why did it disappear? Like fucking TY for scam. I'm really retarded at this, man. Like someone come here and stop face palming. Oh, there we go, right here. And then it's gonna be... Wait, what the actual fuck? Oh, this is for coding. Well, you know, guys, I'm not gonna make it fucking fancy. I'm not gonna make it fucking fancy. Guess what Twitch is doing right now, guys? Guess what Twitch is doing? Here we go. Fuck you all, sons of a bitch, motherfuckers. I hate you. I fucking hate you. I'm just gonna close your asses. Get the fuck. No, I won't. Oh, god damn it. Alright, so we're just gonna do this. Doon. Fuck, why isn't it on this page? I'm a little special, people. Doon Goop. I'm just gonna... This better not fuck it up. I swear that this fucks it up and you're not even gonna spit out your fucking soda. Alright. So that way they can copy paste that shit to Google. Copy and paste that shit, guys. Alright, added fire. Faster casting. Faster caster. Shockwave Totem. And then we put in parentheses ink AoE when ink AoE as extra link contingent on Val Orb. Yeah! Okay. I'm going to do something I've never done before. People usually like, how did he come up with this? And there's no uniques in there. So I'm going to have to add the uniques. I'm going to have to make a unique tab. But see, guys, I'm really special because the D tab is... This is too much D for one man. Not even a BBC is this much D. What the fuck? How do I... Can I just... Go away. Cut. Fuck off. You know what? Guys, I'm really special. So we're going to go copy. We're going to go like this. Paste. Fuck off. Damn right. Wait, why is D up here? Well, why is the D moving, man? The D, you just can't get rid of the D. Too much D for this website.
Did you say Monkey D. Luffy?
What the
I'm fucking happy as shit.
Why are you happy?
Because in 3rd grade and 2nd grade...
I'm recording for YouTube. You want to come say hi to people?
Oh.
I'm doing both.
Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Zenocide Genius again.
What the fuck? I never say that shit.
You should. Why, hello
hey guys,
and welcome everybody. It is Chippy123 again. You guys saw him type 123 in the channel somewhere there?
Chippy's fucking cool as shit, man. And guess what? Guess what the running meme has been of the day?
What? Oh.
You're fucking making fun of me,
is
man.
Is that the OP? What face is that again?
It's LOL.
Oh. LUL.
I'm playing Google spreadsheets. I need to change that on Twitch. You're fucking retarded. Can I just finish this fucking build, people? Fucking.
Is it how my YouTube videos go, man?
I'm just gonna link the YouTube video. I'll just link the YouTube video here so they can fucking see what uniques. I ain't typing them. Now you know how it's done, bitches.
Wow.
Fucking click my YouTube link. That's it. It's going right here. Just YouTube link. Done. You wanna know uniques? Go to that shit. Fucking done. If you guys want that build, here you guys go. I'm going to edit the command. And everyone at YouTube, I will promise you guys I will fucking link that shit there too.
Alright, you have fun with you.
Yeah, it's fucking fun, alright.